Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town.
His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh is ringside for this massive event here tonight at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson in the middleweight division, 160 pounds, 5'11" tall, with a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be facing Sugar Ray Leonard. Can you imagine? He's got a reach of 7. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, a 5-division world champion, welterweight, light middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
Not too many seats to be. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Quick punch scores. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't score with that jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on me. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire now.
And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. A big whiff with the right hook. Swing and a miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Here we go. It's round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. A counterfire relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react on that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punches.
Sugar Ray is down! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen, are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Total domination with 10. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. A borderline disaster. On to the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
I'm trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. The perfect counter lands. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
This fight has a real good flow to it. That hook was off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guard, looking out!
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
counterpunch. Well done with that counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Hey, those punches add up. Beautiful counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. And it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Good defense blocking that right uppercut. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
How about that time counter shot? Can't find a home with that jab. Good counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice slip to avoid the jab. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. It's all offense all the time. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin, mate. You know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Tried to score with the uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Straight right just misses. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Robinson goes to the canvas. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.